please. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl, Abasiibiangake Itina. If you are new here, welcome to Unscripted Life, and thanks for tuning in. To my OGs, a round of applause for you guys. You can see the community is growing. I actually came to buy water from this project water factory, and then we heard the sound of that construction, so we decided to go through the construction site and see what's happening in the community. Okay, let's move. When we come back, we'll pick the water and go. Today's vlog is a very random one. It's a public holiday and I decided to step out of the house to get water, and then we found out that construction is ongoing. And when we saw what Newmap was doing, we decided to go around the whole community, and that's how we found out the topography of our environment. What this will do is to help us know that there are some places you shouldn't buy land, or there are places you shouldn't invest in property, because we know that property investment is one of the best form of investment. But now I know that if you invest in a wrong topography of land, you end up losing your investment. So by watching this vlog, you will learn that there are some landscapes that you shouldn't even venture into, because you might end up losing not just the land itself, but you will lose whatever investment you had done on the land. I hope you enjoy the vlog. Okay, so this is what this ravine looks like. I didn't even know that this is what my environment looks like. No wonder my husband has been laughing at me. He said we are living in a ghetto, but we have very nice houses around. And this construction is being done by Newmap. What's the full meaning of Newmap self? I'll put it on the screen. Okay, they're the ones working on this erosion, trying to control it. There was a house here and the ravine took the house, but this other man is lucky. The ravine didn't take his own building. There are fine houses around with big fence, but the ravine has been dealing, swallowing all the houses. I think I should go around and see where this ravine ends. Okay, let's see what it looks like actually. They are working during the rainy season, and the water from the rain is also disturbing what they are doing. See this area, can you see? That's like where the water is coming down from, and it's disturbing the grading that was being done by Newmap. I heard Newmap is sponsored by World Bank. I'm not sure. I'll find out actually. Okay, that's it. That was a house that the ravine has swallowed. Oh, I just pity the owner of that house. Imagine using your money to build a house and then you wake up one day and it's inside the ravine. Like no traces can be found. There are people's houses very close to this ravine, and some of them were built like 10-15 years ago. They never envisaged that the ravine was going to take over their houses, but that is life. But let's see what Newmap is doing, if they can control this and most of the people living here will not lose their hard-earned investments in landed properties and houses. Okay, there are different small houses around, because these people didn't envisage that the ravine was going to disturb them. Look at that house. Look at that one down there. I mean, if not for the intervention of Newmap, maybe in the next In fact, this particular rainy season would have swallowed that house. And the house has been marked by Newmap. It has been mapped. They give number where they pay compensation to the owners of the house so that they can pack out and move to better environment. They're doing a good job actually. I think this is like a control point where the water is being controlled before it goes down to the ravine. So they are laying like big pipes to control the water. See, the pipe comes from, see the pipe, very large pipe coming down there, and this is like a control point, and then it takes the water down to the ravine instead of it just moving by itself without control. As you can see, there are still some construction equipment at the site, and there are people still working there. But I just hope they can finish this before the rainy season really takes over and spoil whatever they've started. This is like what they are constructing to protect the buildings around here. This is the pipe they are laying to control the water to that point. This is the control point I was talking about. That's what the layout is like. It's actually scary. I think this was like a first type of construction which had broken. But now, I hope what they are doing now will last. And this is how they call this tape, danger tape, so that people don't come close here. But we know now children who stay around here, they don't even fear the ravine because they've been entering it before now, so they don't see it as risky. This is a church. This is an apostolic church. I'm sure they were really scared that this ravine is going to take over the church and all the years of building will be in vain. It's funny because when these buildings are being built, nobody envisaged that in the next 4 or 5 years, this thing cuts so fast, like the way it happens. Mama, well done. The way it happens is like just a snap of a finger, and then it will take over the building. I was asking how come people build houses very close to the ravine. He said when they were here newly that in fact the ravine was very small. Nobody thought that in the next 10, 15 years this is going to happen. But the way this thing cuts is like a twinkle of an eye. This was a house here that's taken over the house. But I just hope that whatever Newmap is doing is going to stop what is going on here. Can you see the lush vegetation if this thing was not cutting? Like, I know that the activities of man can really disturb what nature has in place already. But I mean, it's so fast, so fast, so fast. I think the owner of this land noticed this ravine early and stopped work. He just fenced it and left it like that. Can you see this house? Can you imagine the house that this ravine would have swallowed? Can you see? Fine buildings, like fine buildings. Buildings that were built like 10, 15 years ago. Can you imagine? Can you? As in, just wondering. Omo. Okay, see houses, see houses. Can you imagine the houses here? And my husband called this place a ghetto. Like, see the houses, see, see. I mean, this ravine would have just swallowed all these houses. Some of them, the owners have refused to complete the building due to the erosion that is going on. I mean, For somebody living here to have a solar panel, this is not like a village now, it's just situation. Can you imagine? See, people living here are enlightened people. They have DSTV like channels where they watch. I just hope I don't fall down. This place is really see houses. I'm sure the owner of this house stopped building because of the ravine. See, uncompleted structures like the owners just have to leave because of the nature of the environment. Can you imagine? This is so scary. Would you love to sleep in a house very close to the ravine like this? See, this is somebody's house. See, this is somebody's house. The owner of this house is still living here. Can you see? When it's rainy season, most of them, they just wake up, leave their houses and stand outside in case the ravine is going to like collapse and take their houses. Can you imagine? See, I'm very close to the ravine now. See where I'm standing. Very close, very, very close. Can you see? Can you see this somebody's compound? Some people. That's the government house. Can you see that tower? That's the government house. So the government house is also sharing boundary. Akwa Ibom State government house is sharing boundary with this ravine. Can you see? Can you see the tower? I mean, but is this lush vegetation for me though? The air here is very fresh. Wow.
At least they come and do one or two things and rescue the nature.
Can you see? That's the ravine. Can you see? Have you seen this construction to control water? This one was done by the community, like community effort to control the erosion so that it won't really affect the people living here. Can you see what they did? It has saved for some years, but at least we know the force of water. There is a certain level it can go. It needs a lot of technology to be able to control water. From the explanation I've gotten, I am told that at a point where this construction leads is what really helps the ravine to expand. Because like now, when the water, the force is too much, it cuts the blocks and then it now turns to a deep gully erosion, which helps the ravine to expand further.
Destroy the community effort.
It's true, it destroys the community effort actually. Can you see?
How they get to that?
These are people's houses. This one is very close to the ravine. Can you see? I don't even know why I go out to run. You should have been coming here to hike. Like, I'm already out of breath, like going down. I don't know what will happen when I'm coming up. Oh, Jesus. This is somebody's house. See the ravine. Can you see? Very close. This was somebody's house. The owners had to pack out. Can you see? It's actually funny that I've been living in this environment. Never knew what is happening here. See the kind of buildings in this community. Can you imagine like what this ravine will just swallow if there is no community intervention or federal government, state government, or even World Bank? Like, can you imagine? See the buildings. See, even this road is leading to the ravine. It's like everybody's house is the end leads to the ravine. I don't understand. This area, I think, is where the community have really, really intervened. Like this side almost looks like a table land. I've never entered this side. Like I'm just discovering this area. I've never entered this side. Like let's see what it has in store for us. I think because we have bike that when I just step out of my house, I just stop a bike and it takes me to the main road. Maybe that's why I've not been able to explore all these areas. So let's keep on going.
It's one page on the
There's even a transformer here that provides light for these other environments. You are not sharing the same.
This is a good Zugara.
Okay.
Equals to any young
And
And
hospital. Come work at my hospital.
how much, Sarah?
Zugara.
What kind of building is this?
You know, church.
Are you serious? This ravine is just like it's like a semicircle around this community. Can you imagine? Oh, there's a school here. Oh. Jesus. I mean, can you imagine? Wow. This thing has taken a large expanse of land. Are you serious? See the environment. This is an uncompleted building. I'm sure the owner will not complete it again because of this ravine. See the ravine, see the building. Like, he's not even up to like 10 meters. Are you serious? Are you serious? This is a school. Oh. I hope this school is not functioning. Like, if you're a parent, would you allow your child to pass through this? See the ravine, like see the distance between the ravine and the school. Can you imagine? I hope the school is not functioning again. Wow. Oh, this is somebody's house. Fine boy. I just asked this small boy now. He said this school is still functional. Like, I cannot be a parent and allow my child to come here, see the ravine, see the school. Can you imagine? No, 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 no. No. Are you serious? Is this school even recognized by government? Like they will allow them to operate with children in this kind of environment? I doubt. That's where I was coming from. We had to turn from this other side. Wow. Are you serious? This is the ravine. See where it has reached. Then see this school. See the school. See the school. The school is still functional. Can you imagine? Learning Hill School. Eh? Some parents, is it poverty or something that will make somebody's father and mother to allow the child to come here? What if this ravine just, of course, you know how ravine cuts. Like, are you for real? Wow. This is still another uncompleted building. Most people that cannot withstand the ravine have to run away and leave the land. Oh God, I'm so out of breath. Like, this is proper hiking. This ravine has taken a large expanse of land. I wish it was like in a developed country where maybe the government would have developed the large expanse of land as a tourist site and then they will use cable cars to navigate the place.
How you doing?
Can you imagine?
But
See,
I think better you need your parents.
yes,
What?
Jesus.
See,
Ari ya kan kamu mimbo.
see government house. I think we can see the government house properly from here. Can you see that tower? Can you see? Like, even for this ravine, from here to government house would have just been one ride, maybe 50 naira. But because of the ravine, you have to turn, and it's like
250, 200,
200,
What you doing?
250. See
This
houses
is one
like
building, eh?
this ravine is just like a half circle.
See, Faculty of Science.
That
That's,
building also
that's
governed
green.
You don't mean it.
Are you serious? There are so many houses here. This side, I think what is happening here while we still have this lush vegetation is because human activities is not really much here. It's when people are now living and channeling water to the ravine, that's when it will really have a serious effect on the environment. Wow. Can you see? Can you see? This ravine has taken a very large expanse of land. And I'm sure the people that are building this house, they've not gone through this environment to see what has happened to the ones that people are living already. That's why they are building here. And I wish they will realize that and stop building and not get to a point of packing to live here. The way I've seen how this ravine has evolved, when I am ready to buy land and build my house, I'm definitely going to look for a table land. I don't want to hear story. I don't want to hear that I have done a lot of investments. Then few years, like 5, 10, 15 years down the line, you now hear that the ravine had swallowed the house. I mean, this ravine is so large. It's like a sea kind of. Wow. Oh, there's even a stream inside here. Wow. 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 People are washing their stuffs. Wow. Can you see the stream? People are also farming here, right? Wow. No, the mean that's the struggle of a YouTuber. You'll be asked questions. Are you serious? It's been a while I saw a small stream like this. Wow. This ravine is big. And it has taken like maybe 3, 4, 5 villages. Oh, can you see? That is St. Joseph Catholic Church and Noah. So this thing turns up to like that St. Joseph Catholic Church. That's St. Luke's Hospital in Anua. That's what I'm just noticing now. I mean, can you imagine? This ravine is a large expanse of land. Can you see this? The stream. People are washing and bathing inside the stream. Wow. 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 See houses inside the ravine. Can you see that zinc? People get mind though. Can you see? Can you see? How they live for you. Can you see the houses? This one is like inside the ravine. This one is still building. How will I build a house when I've seen this kind of environment? I'm breathless. More this is hiking. See the place we came from. See the area. Can you see the area? I wish Newmap would reach this area and rescue the people of this community. Can you see the houses? See houses. See houses. See houses. Talking about the old houses, so not the new ones that they've seen this ravine and they're still building. Can you see this? Can you see this? Do you know what I'm noticing now? That St. Joseph Catholic Church I saw. Construction is also going on. I think it's also done by Newmap, sponsored by World Bank. I'm seeing the site now. Can you see? So this, in fact, maybe it's true that the world is actually a circle because entering this environment and seeing what I'm seeing, I know it's because of the hills that the valley is really obvious. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see the houses? So the ravine is just like have a circle. So it's like we are in the middle. Wow. Wow. Can you see nature? Can you see? I wish that these houses have been rescued. Like, can you see the environment? Lush green. See people's houses. See. I wish I could fly a drone over here so that you see what this environment looks like. Can you see? Like, can you see? This is another part of the ravine. This side, human activities has not really affected it yet. That's why it's still lush and green. Can you see? Can you see? I wish Newmap can do something to rescue this environment. Wow. People in this environment dump refuge here in this ravine. Can you see this foundation? The owner wanted to build a story building, not knowing that in few years' time, it's even good that he abandoned the project. I mean, imagine putting a story building here and in less than a year or two, the ravine will now swallow it. Now, this house, when the person built it, it was a table land, but this just happened within like 5 years. And very soon, if Newmap doesn't rescue this house, the person might be homeless. God forbid. We've gotten the water. I'm breathing so hard, like that was serious hiking. I mean, I didn't even know that I had an exercise environment and I've just been dulling. Like I should be going hiking often because of the ravine. Okay, so we are back home now.